On Saturday, Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois will face off in front of over 90,000 fans at Wembley Arena. The match is set to be a high-quality showdown between two talented fighters. However, the decision to market this bout as a heavyweight title fight is misleading, as the true heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk, already holds that title. Usyk earned his status by defeating both Joshua and Dubois in previous fights, as well as securing a split decision victory over Tyson Fury. This move by boxing's decision-makers to prioritize short-term profit over the long-term health of the sport is concerning, especially given the recent efforts to unify the division under the leadership of Turki Alashik. Despite the attempts to promote a Riyadh season event, it is important to recognize and respect the true champions of the sport.
According to boxing historian Mike Silver, warriors in the past earned title shots by defeating top contenders, a system that often failed black fighters like Charlie Burley. To address this issue, the National Boxing Association, NBA, was established in the 1930s by state athletic commissions to regulate the sport. The NBA introduced tournaments to crown champions and implemented a mandatory challenger system. Despite facing opposition from the influential New York Commission, the NBA played a crucial role in shaping the boxing landscape and providing more opportunities for fighters to showcase their skills and compete for titles. In addition to the sanctioning fees paid for championship bouts, contenders also pay sanctioning fees to fight for regional belts that move them up the ladder to mandatory bouts and eliminators that then qualify them to become a mandatory challenger. Without the mandatory designation to compete for, many of these sanctioning fees would disappear, and market forces, including fan preferences, would determine which champions fought. Mandatory defenses, or the refusal to participate in them, can have a significant impact. For instance, in 1978, the World Boxing Association stripped Leon Spinks of his title and named mandatory challenger Ken Norton heavyweight champion of the world, after Spinks expressed his intention to face a rematch against Muhammad Ali. Norton was aligned with Don King, who had close connections with WBA President Jose Sulaiman. Required protections become considerably more of an issue when a contender like Usyk has acquired all four belts, with four endorsing bodies demanding mandatory defenses, and can't fight frequently enough to satisfy everyone. Former unified heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis recently stated, "When you have all the belts, a lot of the promoters don't like that because all the belts are in one place and they don't get to bring their guy around to make money. For their purposes, it's better they're separate. The only ones who want undisputed are the fighters themselves who are chasing it." Dubois took a circuitous route to become the IBF's mandatory challenger. He faced his most significant loss in 2020 at age 23 when he decided to pursue that path. On the 25th of June, Usyk relinquished the IBF belt, possibly due to mediation by Alashik in order to prevent him from losing the title. With most boxing powers seeking Saudi cash, Alashik could have influenced the situation by stating that the overall entertainment authority will not be involved with any entity engaged in a heavyweight title fight for the vacant IBF title. However, the Joshua Dubois matchup is being promoted as a world title fight, aligning with the Saudis' interests. Dubois is now designated as the IBF heavyweight champion without ever winning an IBF title fight, while Joshua is labeled as the challenger, despite being the A-side of the promotion and a 4-1 favorite. The fight is marketed as a battle for the world heavyweight title, but the IBF designation is often omitted to portray it as a showdown for the heavyweight crown.